What's up, Scapers? My name is LGC Minato, and today I will be introducing a new old school RuneScape series. This series is going to be a hardcore Ironman, but I need to get 99 in each skill, one at a time. This series ends if I either max the account or die. If I do die, my bank will be liquidated and given to one of you guys that are subscribed. I will be closely following the rules that a Redditor named Lord No Life put out in 2014, which are now on the screen. However, I will be making one rule change, and that is that combat skills are not categorized as one skill, and I need to also get them one at a time. And that includes hit points. This means in order to train hit points, I must first get 99 magic. Also, if I accidentally level up another skill that isn't currently the one I'm getting 99 in, I am automatically locked to getting that skill to 99 next. And I will give 10% of my bank value to one of you guys that are subscribed. There are 23 skills, so I plan on releasing 23 videos, one for each 99. I also have no plan going into this series, so feel free to leave some possible strategies in the comments below. Now, let's get into it. The 99 that I've decided to get first is woodcutting. Now, it's going to be really hard for me to get GP early on this account, and I'm going to need 40k to buy a rune axe from the woodcutting guild eventually. So I'm going to start this account off by going to the stronghold of security to get to 10k, and then I'm going to go collect steel plate bodies and earth staffs in the wilderness until the 40k goal has been achieved. Alright, so we just got the 10k from the stronghold, and now it's time to hopefully not die in the wilderness. I did not want to mess with the lesser demons, so instead of getting a full inventory of steel plate bodies, I got a full inventory of earth staffs. So let's go see how much GP we get from this. After selling the earth staffs, we now have 27k. We're still 13k away from our original 40k goal, but I'm sure we'll get 13k through random events, so I am not tripping. Let's get this iron axe from Bob and begin this adventure. I am going to be cutting oak trees from level 15 woodcutting to roughly level 95 because I did the math, and in order to get 99 construction, I am going to need around 217,000 oak planks. And getting 95 woodcutting will get me just about that. And then whenever I do decide to do that construction grind, it will be a breeze. Of course, the first level that I wanted to record, I missed when I was brushing my teeth. If you look in the chat, you can see that we are now level 40 woodcutting. We also might have a problem on our hands. I've been chopping trees for about 3 hours and still have not seen a random event. And we are 13,000 GP shy of getting a rune axe when we have the ability to enter the woodcutting guild. Now, I do not know if they just don't spawn because I'm too close to a bank or I'm banking too frequently, but if that's the case, then I might have to do this grind with an adamant axe because I'm not going back in the wilderness. And here's 50 woodcutting. There was literally 3 times that I thought I got the beaver because of this stray fucking dog. Anyway, let's get this beautiful milestone. 60 woodcutting. We can now enter the woodcutting guild. Before we do that, so let's go check out our bank. And we have a crispy 7,200 oak logs. I only have 29k, which means I will be rocking an adamant axe until I get enough random events to get a rune axe. So now I'm not expecting to wield a rune axe until probably like level 75 to 80 woodcutting. I really do regret being lazy now and not just taking an extra trip to get some more earth staffs, but it is what it is. I just got my hands on an adamant axe, and it is now time to sit in this exact area until about 95 woodcutting. Almost immediately after that last clip was recorded, I realized how dog shit it is to cut oak trees in the woodcutting guild, and came down here to Sears Village where there's a much closer bank. And with this oak log, we have reached the first milestone of the account, and that is 20,000 oak logs. Look how nice and clean that looks. I forgot to showcase my woodcutting level in that last clip, so in case any of you guys were wondering, I am currently sitting at level 71 woodcutting. Now, I am going to share with you guys a pretty big change of plan. Originally, I was going to get 99 woodcutting on essentially just oak trees. And the reasoning for that was because I was going to turn all those oak logs into oak planks, and it was going to make the 99 construction grind so easy. However, I only play this account at my job, and the way I play is I click on a tree, and then I look away for like 2 to 3 minutes. So cutting oak trees is extremely inefficient when you would compare it to cutting maple or yew trees. So when I am at my job, I will be cutting only maples and yews, and then when I am home, I will be cutting only oak. So I'm not going to have the massive fat 217,000 oak logs that I originally wanted, but I should still have a pretty big stack. Here is 75 woodcutting. Okay, so I am tired of waiting around for random events, so I decided it was time to liquidate my bank and buy a rune axe. So this guy should buy my adamant axe for 768 coins, and then I can go ahead and get scammed buying a rune axe for 40 fucking GP. 40,000 GP, my bad. Alright, well, at least this should make training a lot faster. 80 woodcutting. Today I just found out that there is an option in RuneLight that allows you to change the season your character is playing in. For example, this is the summer season, this is the winter season, this is pretty fucking sick, and then this is the autumn season. Let me know which one in the comments is your favorite. Personally, I still like the summer one the best. Oh my fucking gosh, guys, we just got the beaver at level 87 woodcutting. Oh my gosh, I am so happy right now. 90 woodcutting. I have not shown you guys my bank in a very, very long time. And I think level 90 is a good enough milestone to show you all the progress. So let's run over there. And I think the first thing you all will notice is I have completely given up on chopping oak trees. They are just too damn slow. They give me 37 XP per log, and I only play this account when I can AFK, so it's just not worth it whatsoever. And that means that I am going to have to come back at another time and chop a ton of oak trees. That's going to be a very annoying grind. Anyway, we have 4,500 magic logs, 10,000 yew logs, 12,000 maple logs, 5,000 willow logs, 21,000 oak logs, and 90 normal logs, and also 170 bird's nest. Now that we are level 90 woodcutting, I am only going to be cutting redwood trees from level 90 to 99, so we should have a really nice stack of that by the end of the video. Guys, what the fuck just happened? I got disconnected, and when I logged back in, my character is invisible, my screen is all fucked up, and I have these null heads in my inventory that are worth 7.3k and all of okay, I've never seen this before. Okay, I'm gonna log out and log back in, and hopefully everything will be okay. Alright, we are all good. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in RuneScape. This is such a random clip, but I was at the casino playing RuneScape, and some dude walks up to me and goes, "Oh my gosh, you're also playing RuneScape." And then he gets his wife's attention and goes, "See, I am not the only one addicted." What an absolute chat. Ladies and gentlemen, level 95 woodcutting. This is, in my opinion, the second coolest looking level behind level 99. Only 4 more to go, and we have completed the first 99. For the past week, me and my older brother, Mining Mana, have talked about which 99s I should be getting next on this account. We've talked about which 99s would be the most efficient, as well as which 99s would be the most AFKable for my current school and work situation. And so far, my future is still unclear. The one thing I do know is that I want to have fun on this account, and I don't want to burn out. And I know if I'm being super efficient and getting 99 agility followed by 99 magic, I know I'm going to burn out, and I know this account is going to die. So for that reason, the next 99s I'm going to be getting are going to be completely random, and most likely they're going to be AFK. So just keep that in mind. I am not trying to max efficiently. I am just trying to max. So yeah, do not expect me to be no wooks or no settled. All right, I'm gonna be more like skill specs or something like that. Level 96. You cannot make this up. I literally waited all day to record this level, and then I missed it. But anyway, 97 woodcutting, 2 more to go, and then we can finally do something else. So every night before I go to bed, I always check to see if I got another pet, and this time I did. I didn't even know I got it. As you can see from the chat, I said, hey, was anybody on when I got the beaver? And a couple people were like, yeah. So wow, that's really awesome. I keep thinking back to the Sears Village or the Camelot one chunk man. I forgot his name. The guy who's like 30 million woodcutting XP dry. I can't remember his name. I love his YouTube videos. I watch them every time they come out. But yeah, 2 pets. That is fucking amazing. Let's go. Shout out to Old School RuneScape Mobile. 98 woodcutting. 99 woodcutting has finally been achieved. Oh my gosh, that took so fucking long. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Let's check out the total log count. We finished with 20,000 redwoods, 4,000 magics, 10,000 yews, 12,000 maples, 5,000 willows, 20,000 oaks, and 100 normal logs. So yeah, pretty good haul. What is that? It's my bank value is 24.7 million. I am also very curious to see the total amount of time played, so let's go to Lumbridge and check that out. Alright, Hans, let's take a look. I've spent 15 days and 23 hours since I've arrived 35 days ago. That is a disgusting amount of time played. Oh man. So, the goal now is obviously it's time to pick a new 99, and since I'm still in school, the obvious play is 99 fletching. So we're going to be doing a lot more woodcutting because we need a lot more logs to get 99 fletching. I also don't have enough GP to get the 99 woodcutting cape, so that means early in the next video I will be fletching, selling the bows, and buying a woodcutting cape. So yep, that will be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like and to subscribe. I'm putting so many hours, I'm gonna put so many hours on this account. I'd really appreciate some support from you guys. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode on the 99 one at a time on the hardcore Ironman. Last video we got 99 woodcutting, and this video we are going to be getting 99 fletching. Now, if we go to our bank, we already have a ton of logs, so this video should be short and sweet, very easy. And the first thing we are going to be doing is cutting enough logs and selling it so we can afford our woodcutting cape, because we are going to be doing a lot more woodcutting in this episode. 20 fletching, the first milestone of the episode. Level 30 fletching. I apologize for these ugly ass screenshots. I went to my girlfriend's apartment for the weekend, and this is how Runelight took screenshots of the levels. Anyway, here's level 50, 60, and 70 fletching. I'm back from my girlfriend's apartment, and here is 75 fletching. I sold some bows to the general store and have over 100k for the woodcutting cape, so let's go and get that. Alright, Mr. Tutor, I am here to buy the woodcutting cape. Yes, please, give me that, and no problem. Finally. I have never had an untrimmed woodcutting cape before. It looks so cool. Honestly, one of the coolest 99 capes in my opinion. And this is going to come up clutch for me because when I wear the 99 cape, I get 10% more bird's nests when I cut trees, and I have a lot more trees to cut. So yeah, super helpful for this account. Here we go, level 80 fletching. Now we have run into quite the problem, and that problem is I have no more logs. You know, I still have my redwood stack, I still have some magic logs, but I am all out of my yews, my maples, all that good stuff. And we're only level 80. We are so far away from 99 fletching, it is not even close. So, instead of doing some woodcutting, doing some fletching, doing some woodcutting, doing some fletching, I am just going to do all the woodcutting at once and then all the fletching at once. So, I want you guys to look at my woodcutting. I've already gained about 850,000 XP so far. But yeah, take a look at my woodcutting, my fletching, all the logs I have, and then my time played, because this is going to go up like crazy. Yeah, so I'll see you back in like, I don't know, a month. It has been a very long time since I've recorded my last clip. The last clip I recorded was on October 3rd, and it is now November 28th. So I have not recorded a clip in damn near 2 months. And my time played has gone from 18 days to 34 days. It's been so long that I actually had to rewatch all the clips I've recorded, and I actually laughed when I heard this. Now, if we go to our bank, we already have a ton of logs, so this video should be short and sweet, very easy. So now I bet you guys are all wondering, LGC Minato, it's been 2 months. Have you made a lot of progress? And the answer is in our bank. As you can see, we've cut a fair amount of logs. And if we were to do some quick math, we have 2.6 million fletching experience in redwoods, 2.6 million fletching experience in magic logs, and 1.2 million fletching experience in yew logs. And if we were to take all this and add it to our existing fletching experience, we would get about 8.5 million fletching experience, which is a lot. That is a lot. However, in order to get 99 in a skill, you need about 13 million experience. So we are 4.5 million fletching experience short. And just to give you guys a reference, if I were to only cut yew logs for the remainder of this grind, I would need 60,000 more yew logs. These last 2 months, I've just been extremely overwhelmed with school and work. If you guys don't know, I go to school full-time and I also work full-time, so I haven't had a lot of free time to play lately. And that's all going to change on December 6th. On December 6th, I will have taken my last final and I will be completely done with college forever, which is very, very weird to say. And as soon as December 6th is over, I am going to be able to grind my ass off and get this video out. Speaking of videos, I released episode 1 of this series about a week ago, and I am just blown away with the support you guys have given me. The video has like 2,500 views, and I've gained like 320 subscribers. We are currently sitting at about 350 subscribers. I never thought I would ever have that many, so I really do appreciate it. We're sitting at 24.1 million woodcutting experience, which is 11 million more than 99 woodcutting. And I haven't really done like hard calculations. I'm kind of just going off my head, but I think we should get anywhere from 32 to 35 million woodcutting experience by the time I actually have 99 fletching banked. So we are still a very long ways away. But yeah, so I think the next clip I'm going to record, I will have 99 fletching banked. I believe another month has passed. And to go along with that, I've added about 15 days to this beautiful number in the bottom right of your screen. And it's New Year's Eve. Everybody else is celebrating the new year. And I am celebrating something else. If we go to the bank, you can now see that we have 99 fletching officially banked. Look at how clean this looks. My gosh, just absolutely beautiful. 25,000 redwoods, 50,000 magic, and 50,000 new logs. I am a little salty right now because when I went to bed last night, my bank value was over 100 mil, and now it is just under it, which kind of ruins the aesthetic of the bank, but that's okay. If we take a deeper look into this, we have quite the collection of rings, gems, eggs, seeds, and of course, bird's nest, which will come up clutch in a far distant future. We have 36 million woodcutting experience, so just under 99 3 times, but of course with the fire making grind and the construction grind, we will blast through that. We will get well over 50 million woodcutting experience. And if you guys are wondering, did I get another pet in this grind? The answer is yes. We got one more pet. I honestly thought that I would get like 5 or 6. I just got spoiled and spooned very early. And I'm still happy to have gotten one more, even though I thought I was going to get a lot more, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. So now let's do a little life update. I am finally done with college. It feels so good to finally be done. And now I get to focus on things I care about, like my job, as well as my YouTube channel. I am so incredibly happy. I convinced my little brother to do a RuneScape battle series, kind of like Tanzu and Virtuoso and a Rarg and Link type series, and it's been so fun. My little brother, his name's Mason, and so far we've recorded 2 videos, and I can tell that this is going to be a long series. He really enjoys editing, and I plan, or we already talked about it, this channel is going to be our channel. He's put in a lot of effort and a lot of time into planning, playing, and editing, and I am extremely happy to see, or I'm excited to see what this channel can become with me and him grinding all the time. So look forward to seeing those battle videos because they are going to be coming out quite frequently. And after a very long absence, we can get back to fletching. I believe 99 fletching will only take me about 2 weeks. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. It depends on how much I play Marvel Rivals. I have been grinding the shit out of that game. It is so fun. But don't you worry, I'm not XP wasting. When I play Marvel Rivals, I will be cutting trees. And those trees will help go to the 99 fire making grind. I don't know if that will be the next 99 that I do. I'll decide by the time the video is over, but yeah, we don't XP waste around here, guys. I promise you, when I'm not working or if I'm not working out, I am grinding this account. Originally, I wasn't going to do an update until I finished fletching all of my U-logs, but for the first time ever, I was recognized in-game, so shout out to Christopher. That was really cool to see. So, you know, might as well do an update. I've fletched about 30,000 U-logs in 2 days, so we are on a crazy pace right now. and we are up to level 88 fletching. I don't know what fletching level I'll get by the time I'm done with the rest of the U-logs. I'm just gonna say maybe 90, but we'll see in a second. What's up, Spark Mac Live? So I forgot to record this clip with any audio, so this is me voicing over it. We finished all the U-logs. We have 60... Fuck. How many thousand was that? Is that 68,000? 66,000. Anyway, we're going on to the magic logs. As I was saying, we have 91 fletching with all the U-logs completed, and it is now time to start with the magic logs. I'm going to grab my knife, and there we go. 95 fletching. 4 more levels to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I started this fletching grind on September 26, and with this redwood shield, it is over. 99 fletching has been achieved. This was a very long grind, way longer than I thought it was going to be. But now, let's go and get this cape. It's a bit of a bittersweet because my woodcutting cape automatically got trimmed, and it looks cool, but I actually preferred the untrimmed woodcutting cape better. But let's go over here and let's buy this fletching cape. And that is 2 99s completed on the 99 one at a time on the hardcore Ironman. Now, real quick, I'm going to do the woodcutting emote as well as the fletching emote, just in case you guys have never seen what the skill cape emote looks like for each one. So this is the woodcutting one. Pretty cool. I actually really like this one. And then let's go to the fletching one. This one's really bad. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Get out of here. I'm not a big fan of the fletching one, but I mean, what else would it have been, right? Just making a little bow. And boom. Now let's go into the bank and see what the total loot was. Our bank value is a little over 100 mil with 310k. I sold all of my maples and willow longbows in order to have enough to pay for this skill cape as well as skill capes in the future. We still have our oak logs. We still have a little bit of redwoods. Still have a lot of bird's nests and rings and gems. And then when we look at all of the juicy stuff, nearly 10k redwoods, 53,000 magic longbows, and 66,000 U longbows. I am going to be waiting until I have nature runes. I don't know how I'm going to get nature runes on this account, but I'm not just going to sell all these to the general store and miss out on tens of 20s of 30 mil. I don't know how much money I would lose just selling this straight to the general store, but I'm sure it'd be like 30 or 40 mil or some shit like that. So I'm not going to do that. But now it's time to go to Hans, or Hans, whatever his name is, to see what the official time spent on this account is. Alright, here is Hans. Let's check this out. So we have 54 days played in-game. The first 99 took about 16 days, and then if we do some quick math, 54 minus 16, that means the second 99 fletching took 38 days to complete. So a lot longer than I initially thought it was going to be. And that is going to conclude this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And before I leave you guys, I am going to tell you guys what the next 99, the next video, what it's going to be. And that is 99 cooking. Now, I know that sounds really fucking stupid, but I will give you the reasoning for that. So I really want to do temperos, but I am scared that I will accidentally misclick on like the oven thing during the minigame, and I will gain a cooking level that way. And I want this account to be extremely pure, and I would just be extremely mad at myself if I misclicked and ended up getting level 2 cooking while I was doing the 99 fishing grind. So yes, my next 99 will be cooking, and I will be doing mess hall from level 20 to 99. And when I am able to play, I will be doing the cooking. And then when I have to AFK, I will be woodcutting still. And I am hoping that by the time I get 99 cooking, I will have 99 fire making banked, which means that hopefully after the 99 cooking video comes out, whenever that is, that the 99 fire making video will come soon after that. Now, I need you guys all to do me a big favor, and that is I need your guys' feedback and opinion on what I should be doing in the future. I am extremely scared to do a bunch of training on other skills because I'm scared I'm gonna run into an aggressive NPC and die. I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but I almost died around here in the backyard of the Lumbridge Castle because there is, I think it's a mugger. A level 5 mugger was attacking me back here when I was AFK. I was brushing my teeth and I almost died. I got to like 7 HP and it just happened to be that instead of brushing my teeth in the bathroom, I came back to my chair and saw I was getting attacked. I freaked out and I got out of there, but that like scarred me. So please, I really would appreciate your guys' feedback on what 99s I should do in what order, and as well as what training method I should do for that 99. So that is going to be the official end to the video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. These videos take a very long time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the 99 one at a time on the hardcore Ironman. In the last episode, we got 99 fletching, and in this episode, we are going to be getting 99 cooking. Now, if we go to the bank really quick, we already have a bunch of pot of flowers and a bunch of buckets of water, and we're going to be using this to make bread, and this bread will get us our first 20 cooking levels. And after that, we can then go to Zaya and get 99 cooking at the mess hall. So let's get started. Here we go, 20 cooking. Let's go to the mess hall. For those of you that don't know, the mess hall is a free cooking activity located directly south of the Karen Castle. Players gain cooking experience by feeding Shasian soldiers, meat pies, stews, and pineapple pizzas. This activity gives really good cooking experience per hour, but it is extremely click intensive. Just to showcase how click intensive doing pineapple pizzas really are, I am going to demonstrate the entire process. So first, you're going to run over here and you're going to grab 13 bowls. And then once you do that, you're going to come over here and fill them up with water. After they're filled up with water, you're going to run over to here, grab a bunch of flour, and then while you spam click, you're going to hold down the number 2. So it's going to look like this. After that, you're going to put the bowls back, and then you're going to grab some tomato and spam again. And then you're going to grab some cheese and spam again. And then you're going to grab some pineapple and spam again. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to relax while you cook your pineapple pizza like this. Alright, after you're done cooking the pizza, you're going to bring this down and you're going to put the pineapple chunks on. And there you go. That is a full inventory of pineapple pizza done. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to put it on the buffet table and collect your experience. I didn't get the XP drop, but Anyway, according to the wiki, you should get about 165 to 180k cooking experience per hour if you were doing it efficiently. However, I am a lazy piece of shit that loves his wrist and his fingers, so I'm going to be doing it passively like this, and I believe this will get me around 90 to 100k an hour, which is just as good. That's only 130 hours to get 99. That's a cakewalk. Ladies and gentlemen, something crazy just happened. I was chit-chatting with all my friends in the CC, and out of nowhere we got hit with a YT_LGC Minato has a funny feeling like he would have been followed. Beaver at 42.2 million woodcutting experience. That brings us up to 4 pets on the account. I am so lucky, and man, seeing that never gets old. Alright, I have been slacking for way too long. It is time to get back to the cooking grind. Level 90 cooking, 9 more to go. Guys, I just recently reached a new level of nerd that I did not think was possible. A couple nights ago, I had a dream about RuneScape for the first time since I was a child. The first time I ever had a dream about RuneScape, I was like 8 or 9 years old. This was pre-EOC. I killed somebody in the wilderness for a blue party hat, and for some reason I wasn't able to pick up the blue party hat. This dream I was for some reason in the Yanel dungeon, and I clicked on the agility obstacle on accident, and I gained level 2 agility. And then I accidentally clicked on it again, and then I was in the middle of it, and I fell down into like the pit, and I spawned in at Lumbridge. And when I spawned in, I just automatically died and lost my hardcore status. And it triggered like the same response of when you actually have like a nightmare. And I woke up and I was like, oh man, thank God that didn't actually happen. I think it's pretty funny that 2 clips ago I said I was going to start getting serious about cooking, but I am still level 90 2 weeks later. I've just been extremely busy with work, you know how it goes, and I've just been primarily focusing on woodcutting, and we just hit another milestone of 45 million. I wasn't sure at the beginning of the episode if I was going to get 99 fire making banked this episode, but I definitely do believe that will be the case. I already did the calculations in the chat. 2.3 million in U-logs, 2.3 million in magic logs, and 5.3 million fire making experience in redwoods. We're almost there, guys. I think I will just focus on woodcutting until I have it banked now, and then afterwards I'll probably spend, you know, what am I talking about? Probably like, what is it, like 5 days of just straight grinding in order to try and get 99 cooking done. As you can see, it's been about 2 months since I've recorded a clip, and the reasoning behind that is because pretty much right after I recorded that last clip, I just randomly got extremely burnt out from playing RuneScape, which is really weird because I was playing RuneScape 4 to 8 hours a day every day leading up to that, and then just randomly I got like so fucking burnt out, and I was like, I need to take a break. And so I pretty much went cold turkey for about 2 months, and I only managed to gain 4 million woodcutting experience in that time. But we did kind of reach a milestone, and that is with getting 99 fire making banked. And on top of that, we also made a decent amount of progress towards getting all the oak logs needed for the 99 construction grind when it's time to do that grind. Also, while I was chopping trees in Sears Village, I was invited to join a hardcore Ironman clan called Ring of Life. Right now, we are a pretty small clan, but we are aggressively recruiting. And if you guys have a hardcore Ironman that isn't in a clan and you want to be in a clan, go ahead and add me in game and shoot me a message, and we will happily accept you. Obviously, the one catch is that if you die, you get kicked from the clan. I'm assuming that was pretty obvious, but just let you guys know ahead of time. I am genuinely so excited to be back, guys. I am ready to bust out these last 8 cooking levels. I promise you, it will be done by the end of the month. You have my word. Alright, so 4 days later, we have 95 cooking. Got a couple more to go. And the good news is I have the next 4 days off from work. So I'm going to try and get the rest of the levels done within those 4 days. I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure it's only, what is it? I think it's like 40 hours or 30 hours if I grind really hard. So I think it's really doable. It is really late right now. I think I've gained like 3 million experience in 2 days. My wrists are on fire. And there we have it, 98 cooking. We have 1 more to go. Today we are adding another cape to the collection. I am 19 experience away from 99 cooking, and I am at the cooking guild. Let's open the door, go upstairs, and I'm going to end this grind the same way it started. 3, 2, 1. 99 cooking on the hardcore Ironman. There we go. My wrists are destroyed. I was grinding very, very hard. Now let's go downstairs and buy this cape. Sure. There we go. Let's go outside. Put this bad boy on. Got the ultimate noob 99 cape on. And let's do the emote one time. Chefing it up. What are we making? An omelet? What is that? Alright, there we go. Shout out to the Ring of Life chat. And that is going to conclude the 3rd episode of the series. I'm sorry it took so long for it to come out. I did randomly get burnt out, but I'm feeling very motivated to continue the series. And I know it feels like I'm just jumping all around because honestly, I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like doing. And this next 99 is going to be pretty random too. I am going to be going for 99 magic because I would like to start training other combat stats, and of course I have to get 99 magic before I get 99 HP, so that is what I am going to be doing. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like and to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. What's up everyone, welcome back to another 99 one at a time on the hardcore Ironman. In this episode we are going to be getting 99 magic. Now, originally, I was going to get 99 magic at the Arceus library. And basically what you would do is you would find books and then turn them in for magic experience. And the reason why I was going to do this was because you don't gain any hit points experience. And remember, on this account, I need to get 99 magic before I get 99 HP because I can't train them at the same time. But after some discussion, I've decided to go a different route. And that route is, first, I'm going to splash to 21 magic. And then I am going to do the riskiest thing I've done so far in this account. And that is go to the Major Arena Bank. And at this bank, there is I don't think it shows it, but there is a store that sells nature runes. And I am going to be buying nature runes, and I'm going to be low alching until I can high alch, and I am going to high alch all of my U longbows, magic longbows, and redwood shields. And I'm just gonna continue to do that until I get 99 magic. Guys, it feels so fucking weird to train a combat skill. I'm always constantly checking to see if I'm gaining hit points experience, and it's driving me a little crazy. Anyway, we have 21 magic. We just unlocked the low level alchemy, and I technically could stop, but I want my little brother to help scout the wilderness, and he can't do that until later tonight. So I'm just going to continue to splash until he can get on, and then we are going to take the trip to the Mage Bank. Okay, so we have some good news and we have some bad news. The good news is I got to Mage Bank without dying, but the bad news is I do not have a fire staff. And I did the calculations, and 55 to 99 magic would cost about 1 million fire runes, which is about 4.4 million GP. So it looks like I am going to make that trip again. Oh my fucking gosh. Okay, we're good. I damn near had a heart attack when I clicked on that lever and my screen just immediately started flashing yellow. Holy shit. I would have been so fucking salty if I died. That guy could have attacked me. He really could have. So, we made it to Mage Bank for a second time. We have our fire staff, and we are starting at level 45 magic. I did a couple high alks because I forgot to record, but we're starting at level 45 magic, and I'm ready to get this grind started. Alright, so I am a little salty because I just recorded a clip and it got corrupted or whatever. It's not usable. In that clip, I got 80 magic, and then I realized that I could enchant my diamond ring, so I did, and I now am the owner of a Ring of Life, which is so fucking awesome. I already feel a lot more safe. I still have a lot more alks to go. I still have 35,000 new longbows. Scroll down, 53,000 magic longbows, and just about close to 10,000 redwood shields. And I have a fat stack of GP, 5 million. I have not looked into how much GP I'm going to have at the end of this because I kind of want to be surprised. If I had to guess, I'd say anywhere between the range of maybe like 30 to 40 mil because I also have to buy a bunch of nature runes. Here we go. 85 magic. This is actually a very enjoyable grind, especially when you compare it to the 99 cooking grind I did in the last video. Runelight says I'm averaging about 50,000 magic experience an hour, and I know that's not that good, but I'm able to sit back and watch movies while not paying attention to the game. And if I do some quick math, I'm probably like 190 to 210 hours away from 99 magic, at least at my current rate. Alright, we are now officially done with all of the U longbows. And it is now time to move on to the big money maker, the magic longbows. I have the next couple of days off from work, so I'm sure I'm going to be making some crazy gains. And I'm curious to see how many alks I'll do by the time I have to go back to work. Alright, here we go. Level 92 magic. We are now officially halfway to 99. Ladies and gentlemen, I no longer need to rot in the Mage Bank Cave. I just spent the last couple of hours hopping to buy all of the runes I would need to finish out 99 magic. I am running low on things to alk, so while I am at work this week, I will be fletching all of the logs that were supposed to be for 99 fire making into bows and into shields. It's gonna suck to see all of these stacks back at 0, but the next grind of 99 HP is going to be extremely long, and I'm imagining that by the time that's over, I'll have 99 fire making banked again, or at the very least, I'll be close. I'm going to be doing a variety of training methods to finish off 99 magic. I'm going to be splashing, I'm going to be alking, and I'm going to be curse alking. And I'm hoping to get 99 magic before May 24th, so let's see if I can achieve that. Alright, so while I was fletching, I came up with a really good way to troll the CC. I just snuck a hardcore Ironman into the clan, and I'm about to change his name to a name similar to mine, and then I am just gonna die to see the reactions, so let's do it. It just took me 30 minutes to figure out how to use a bond to change your name. Holy fuck, do I feel like a boomer. Okay, so let's do this. Let's look up the name. YT OGC Minato. Just like that. Alright, my name appears as YT OGC Minato, so let's do it. This guard's gonna take me out. Alright, here we go. Alright, that went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Oh, there's some good reactions. We gained about 4 million fletching experience in 3 days. And I want to show you guys something that I think is pretty cool. We are rank 103 in woodcutting and 157 in fletching. And I know, obviously, that's only because I'm playing hardcore Ironman, and a lot of people end up dying. But man, that is extremely motivating to see. And as you can see, our precious log stack is at 0. Besides the oak logs, I am not going to be fletching that. And we have replenished our longbow and shields. And I'm gonna have the next, after tomorrow's my last day of work for the week, I'm gonna have the next 3 days off, and I am going to absolutely grind this account. I want to try to hit level 97 magic at least before I have to go back to work the next week. So yeah, it's time to go curse Auk at the lesser demon in the wizard tower. Alright guys, after 1 long month of giving myself carpal tunnel, we are 1 high alk away from 99 magic. We have become filthy rich, 41 million GP. That will help in our future endeavors of 99 construction. And here we go. We're gonna do a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, and 99 magic. Woo! Shout out to some of the clan members right here. I appreciate you guys coming. Let's go. And now it is time to get the magic cape. So let's run upstairs real quick. And I think it's this guy. Yep. And 1 magic cape. There we go. Oh, that is so exciting. Run out here, put it on. Do a little 360. And let's do an emote. Oh, sick. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This 99 started off pretty damn easy, but got extremely difficult as soon as I decided to curse Alk instead of just regular Alking. Now that we have 99 magic, we can officially start the extremely long and the extremely painful 99 HP grind. A majority of that grind will be done at the pest control minigame to try and cut down on the time. And I think that next 99 will take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on how much time I have to play. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the 99 one at a time on the Hardcore Ironman. In the last episode, we got 99 magic from alking all of our long bows from our 99 fletching grind. In this episode, we are going to be getting 99 HP. We are going to be doing the pest control minigame for almost this entire grind because we can use the points we get on HP experience, and that will make the grind much faster. But before we do that, we need some armor upgrades. So the first thing we will be doing is killing imps and wizards. And the reasoning for that is because the beads from imps will allow us to complete imp catcher, and we will get an amulet of accuracy. And then the wizards will allow us to get wizard robes. And these upgrades don't give us that much mage bonus, but I believe it should give us a little bit more experience an hour, and that should add up over time. Alright, the easiest quest in the entire game is completed, Imp Catcher, and we now have our Amulet of Accuracy. And about 20 kills later, we have acquired our Blue Wizard Robe. And we are now ready to take on the Pest Control grind. Pest Control is a co-op, members-only minigame. Players board landers that drop them off at islands that are under invasion from monsters. There are 3 landers that you can board based on your combat level. The Novice Lander is for combat levels 40 to 69 with a reward of 3 points per win. The Intermediate Lander is for combat levels 70 to 99 with a reward of 4 points per win. And lastly, the Veteran Lander is for combat levels 100 and above with a reward of 5 points per win. You can also boost the amount of points you receive per win by completing the easy, medium, and hard combat achievements. The objective of the minigame is to destroy all 4 portals that spawn the monsters before they can kill the Void Knight at the middle of the island. Each of the 4 portals are weak to different attack styles. The West Portal is weak to range, the East Portal is weak to magic, the Southeast Portal is weak to stab and slash, and lastly the Southwest Portal is weak to crush. Even though each portal is weak to a specific combat attack style, don't overthink this part of the minigame. One attack style is more than enough to successfully win each game. This minigame might be overwhelming at first, but it becomes extremely easy if you follow these 3 rules. Rule number 1. Always close the gates once you pass through them. Rule number 2. Focus on attacking portals that have their shields down. Rule number 3. Ignore every single monster that spawns besides spinners, because the spinners will heal the portal. Spinners always take priority over attacking the portals. I cannot express this part enough. Attack the damn spinners. If you and all the players follow these rules, you should win every game in 2 minutes. At peak efficiency, you can earn up to 90 points an hour on the Novice Lander, 120 points an hour on the Intermediate Lander, and 150 points an hour on the Veteran Lander. Now that we know how to play the minigame, it's time to get to the reward shop. I will be using all the points from this minigame on HP. The higher level you are in a specific skill, the more experience you earn per point. You can hold up to 4,000 points at one time, and when you turn points in 100 at a time, you are granted a 10% experience boost. We made it to Pest Control. And before we get started, I'm just gonna answer 2 possible questions you guys might have. The first one is, this is what my attack and defense bonuses look like with my current setup. And also, I was AFKing the Lesser Demon at the top of the Wizard Tower while I was editing episode 4, so that's why I'm starting with level 36 HP, if any of you guys were wondering. But let's get into the grind, folks. We are a couple days into Pest Control, and here's what I think about it so far. Pest Control is definitely one of the more toxic pieces of content in the game, next to Wintertaw and Shooting Stars. You know, sometimes people will boost with their main and will win like 10 games in a row. And then sometimes you're with 15 level 60s and you'll lose like 5 games in a row. And you'd think that after our 5th loss in a row, people would start shutting doors and killing spinners, but you'd be wrong. And I can't even be mad about it because I'm fucking win striking the entire match, so I just have to deal with it. I honestly contribute like nothing to the team besides shutting the doors when somebody forgets to close them. I'm basically a mixture between a leech and Hodor from Game of Thrones. Go ahead and take a look at that beautiful number on the top left of your screen. We have 4,000 pest points, which is the most amount of pest control points you can hold at one time. Before we cash these points in, we are currently sitting at level 63 combat and 60 HP. For every point that I turn in, I get 210 experience in HP. Now if I turn in 100 at a time, I get 10% more experience per point. On top of all of this, as my HP level gets higher, the amount of experience I get increases. For example, my magic level is 99, and if I for some reason wanted to put it into magic, I'd be getting 512 per point. I am extremely excited. This is about to be the ultimate dopamine rush. Those points put us at level 76 HP and 67 combat. We are 3 levels away from leaving this shitty ass novice boat and going over to this intermediate boat. Alright, last thing before we get back to the grind. Right now I'm averaging around 3,000 HP experience an hour while using Wind Strike. And I think that after I'm done with these 98,000 mine runes, I am going to switch over to Wind Bolt and Wind Blast. This should get me 4,500 experience an hour, and this should get me 6,000 experience an hour. And I know it doesn't sound like that much of a boost, but like I said, when you're putting in tons and tons of hours, it adds up over time. I'm going to tell you guys 2 things that piss me off about Pest Control. The first thing, Jagex's bot detection is so atrocious here. Literally half of the lobbies, more than half of the lobbies at certain points of the day are bots, okay? And 2, why out of everything in the game, like, bots are really good at doing a lot of different things in the game, but for some reason, the bots at Pest Control are so fucking bad. Or, like, I'm assuming it's done on purpose, but, like, why are they programmed to attack monsters in the open and not the portal? If you guys have played enough Pest Control, you know the struggle. And if you don't, trust me, it is the most annoying thing about this place. Alright boys, I can't even lie. I now have some Pest Control fatigue. Since the last clip recorded, I've spent an additional 1,200 points, which is why we have 81 HP. I did some calculations, and when we get to level 87 HP, that will put us at level 70 combat, which means we can finally upgrade to the next boat. That boat will give us 4 points per game instead of 3, which will speed things up so much. We currently have 3,900 pest points, and when we get to 4,000, that should be enough to get us to level 87 HP. Also, I recently went back and watched all of the clips of this episode and realized I didn't record a single clip of my time played before I started this grind, which is really annoying because now I won't be able to give you guys a 100% accurate amount of hours played since I started Pest Control. Fortunately for me, my schedule is super simple, so I was able to go back each day and get a rough estimate of time played. Excuse me. And I calculated that after I get this last 100 points, I will have played roughly 190 hours of Pest Control in the last 22 days, which is about 8.5 hours a day. After I do spend these last 4,000 points, that will put us at a total of 9,306 points spent. And if we divide that by 190, which is the amount of hours played, that puts us at about an average of 49 pest points an hour. That may come to a surprise to some of you because I said earlier in the video that the most amount of points you can get an hour on the novice boat is 90, but that is at peak efficiency. I don't think I've ever reached 90 points an hour because of things such as the wait period in between games, like what is happening now, lack of zeal, and my team just straight up losing, which happens so fucking often. This is definitely the hardest grind. Oh my gosh, look at this fucker. Get off of me, bro. Damn. This is definitely the hardest grind I've done in RuneScape, and it sucks to know that I'm not even halfway there, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. That light being that I'm about to move to the next boat, and that will speed things up, as well as after I move to the next boat, I am officially swapping from Wind Strike to Wind Bolt, which will also give us more HP experience an hour. This is the last game needed to get to 4,000 points. I've been waiting for a very long time to go on a spending spree, so let's just hop right into it. Starting at 68 combat and 81 hit point. And there we go, level 87 hit points, and of course, level 70 combat. Last time I spent 4,000 points, I forgot to take a screenshot of my XP tracker. This time, I did not. I gained 1.7 million HP experience, and I was averaging about 38 million HP experience per hour, which is pretty damn crazy. Before I start going try hard on the second half of this episode, I am probably going to take it easy the next couple of days just so I can give myself a break and I don't burn out. I am not going to make the same mistake as I did in the beginning. I am going to be showing my time played, which is 97 days and 3 hours. We now will be able to calculate the exact amount of time it will take us to go from level 87 to 99 HP. Ladies and gentlemen, here's another 4,000 points. This took 2 days and 3 hours, aka 51 hours to complete. That averages out to be about 78 points per hour. Let's go turn these in. We are starting this spending spree at level 87 HP and 70 combat. That got us to level 91 HP and 71 combat. Alright, here is another 4,000 points. We managed to get around 3,500 of these points on mobile while I was at work, so I basically got paid to play RuneScape. This batch of points took us 54 hours, and that averages out to just about 74 points an hour. We are starting at 71 combat and 91 HP. Let's see what we get to after we're done spending. Alright, that got us level 94 hit points, and we're still level 71. We are so close to being level 99. I am extremely mentally fatigued, but I am going to push through it, and hopefully I get done within the next 2 weeks. Usually while I am playing, I'm watching some sort of TV show on the side, but I haven't been able to find anything that I'm interested in. So I decided to listen to every single Old School RuneScape soundtrack and then put together a top 5. So here is my top 5. At number 5, we have the Trade Parade. At number 4, we have Workshop. At number 3, we have Start. At number 2, we have Horizon. And at number 1, we have Mellow. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and drop your guys' top 5 favorite Old School RuneScape soundtracks in the comments. Whoa, would you look at that? 15 seconds went by, and I magically have another 4,000 points. I actually had to spend 200 points off camera because I was on mobile and wasn't able to record. So this batch is technically 4,200 points. This took 53 hours to complete, which averages out to 79 points an hour. And that's actually really fucking good, so I'm happy with that. Once again, starting at 94 HP, 71 combat. Let's see if we can gain a combat level for once. That batch of points put us at level 97 HP and 72 combat. Woo! I do not know how many more points I need to get level 99, but I do know that it is less than one full batch. I forgot to mention this earlier in the episode, but I completely raw dogged this grind. I didn't boost, I didn't get my main to carry me, I didn't even do the combat achievement diaries to get the extra point because I would have needed to be carried through them. I decided to go this route because I wanted to keep the integrity of the account strong. So in case any of you guys were wondering why I didn't do the combat achievement diaries, there is your answer. I believe that was the last game needed to finish off 99 HP. I'm going to try my best to do these calculations for this last batch of points, but I need you all to understand it's July 4th and I've already drank a lot, so if I mess anything up, now you know why. We got this last batch of 3,112 points in 42 hours, which averages out to 74 points an hour. There we fucking go, boys. 99 HP. Let's go and get that cape. So I was looking back at everything and realized I spent a little more points than I initially thought I did because I spent extra points on mobile when I wasn't able to record. But the total amount of points spent to get 99 HP was 24,625. These points were achieved in 390 hours, 190 hours on the novice boat, and 200 hours on the intermediate boat, which means we averaged a little over 63 points an hour. Also, for those that are curious, we gained almost 4 million magic experience from pest control. That is the equivalent of going from level 1 magic to level 87 magic using only Wind Strike and Wind Bolt. And we are now rank 1010 in magic. Lastly, we ended up getting just over 4.7 million GP from pest control. However, we spent around 11 million GP on runes. So this grind lost us a ton of money. Alright, let's talk to Surgeon General Tefani. Hello. Can I buy a skill cape of hit points from you? Skip. And sure, that's not too expensive for such a magnificent cape. And there we go. We have achieved the 99 HP cape. There we fucking go. Let's do the... Where is it? Let's do the skill cape emote. Okay, I cannot perform that right now, so let's run over to a place where we can. Alright, so I teleported to Varrock. Let's do this emote. Honestly, that is a really cool skill cape emote. Probably one of my favorite. And it just looks so fucking sick. I am extremely happy. Before we end the episode, I'm going to talk about the future of this account. A couple months ago, when I posted the 99 cooking video, which was episode 3 of the series, I received a comment from a user named LOL Randomness. This comment said, "The picture stating the rules says combat skills count as 1. If you start magic, you need to max combat, in parentheses, except prayer." I then responded to this comment with a timestamp of when I made the exception to combat, and that I don't need to train them consecutively, I only need to get them 199 at a time, and that includes HP. And then I went back and actually watched my own rules again and realized that I was wrong. I copied the rules from a user named Lord No Life, and in his rules, he has to max all combat skills before moving on because he categorized all skills as one skill, meaning he could train all the combat skills at the same time, but before he moved on to non-combat skills, they needed to all be 99. I said that I would be making one rule change, and that was that these combat skills aren't categorized as one skill, and that I needed to get them each one at a time, including HP. My mistake was explaining that because I was doing it this way, I didn't have to get all combat skills to 99 before going back to non-combat skills. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys interpreted my rules like LOL Randomness did, and I wouldn't want to disappoint anyone who did interpret my rules like that. So I will be maxing all combat skills one at a time before moving back to non-combat skills. Although this isn't the route I was going for, I've already had a lot of fun theory crafting how I'm going to max each 99, which is why I did Pest Control for the entire 99 HP grind and didn't switch over to Soul Wars. So far, I'm thinking of getting 99 Strength at Sand Crabs, then 99 Defense at Soul Wars, so I can wear the Obsidian Armor for the plus 10 boost in Accuracy and Strength. I then would go get 99 Attack at the Warriors Guild for the Dragon Defender. And lastly, I would get 99 Range killing Ogress Warriors at Corsair Cove. I'd really appreciate your guys' opinion on the route I should take to max all the combat skills, so please feel free to drop a comment below. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Have a good one. I'll see you guys soon.